right, everybody. Welcome back to Mob Pop Sports. This is Grandy. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for checking out this channel, checking out this video. You guys returning, welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a great week. Today most likely might be my last day to record. I'll see if I can do the Q&A tomorrow or not before the cards show. I'll see if I can do that, guys. So make sure you guys tune in. If not, definitely next week on that. But today, definitely wanted to talk about this. I think my last video, I spoke about this. I wanted to do a kind of a comparison between Kronocards and Card Dealer Pro. Let's just jump right into it. I actually recorded a video yesterday, and I scrapped it. It was a video of the comparison between the two, and the reason why I scrapped it is because I got more information on this. So this is going to be it. So if you're looking to do a mass amount of listings for sports cards, there's two options currently. I mean, there's others, but the two main ones are Card Dealer Pro and Kronocards out there. They're an application software program that helps list as fast as possible and just kind of making it a non-tedious thing, even though it kind of is at the end of the day, but it's all about speed and everything. So you can list onto your eBay store, Shopify, whatever store, online store you have, so you can do that. So get into it. We'll jump into the first thing is first. I'll give you the pros and cons, what I feel like. I'll give you the prices. You guys can kind of figure it out. At the end of the day, my very advice for anybody who's looking to use any of these platforms is actually to try both out. You'll be surprised. They're both different. They both do the same thing. At the end of the goal of at the end of the day does the same thing. However, they are very different from one another. So I recommend trying both and see what works best for you guys. So that's my big time advice. Try both out. All right, let's jump into the pricing. So here, all right, here we go. Let me share my screen with you guys. So start with Card Dealer Pro. So Card Dealer Pro, as you guys can see right here, it's a very simplified in regards to the pricing for Card Dealer Pro. As you can see right here, they have a prospect, a minors, a rookie, all-star, MVP, Hall of Fame, all the levels. So the good thing about Card Dealer Pro, it's just flat rates. There is no if, ands, add-ons, things like that. The only other add-on is if you wanted to buy actual scans, individual scans, I think 1,000 of them is like $19.99. If you buy 5,000 of them, it's like $50 a month. So this is the thing. This is what I've been actually, huge shout out to you guys for giving me the advice is start with the prospect. You get 500 scans monthly and then use somebody's, code. You can get additional 500 for free. So you get 1,000 a month on that. And then just buy the scans as you go. And the reason being is this is, huge shout out to you guys for letting me know you don't get to carry the scans over to the next month. So my recommendation is definitely start low and then just buy the scans. If you're realizing you're using a ton more scans than normal, you can then slowly move up to minors or rookie if you really need to on that end. So simple as that. Card Dealer Pro, simple. Right now, I actually am at the rookie because I know I'm going to do more than about 2,500 scans a month. So if I needed to add on, I can add on another 1,000 for $20 if I need to. But right now, I think 2,500 is going to be about where I need to be. Or even start with the minors if you want. I would highly recommend that. And then just buy as you go. And that's it. Simple as that. That's the pricing of Card Dealer Pro. So you can go $9, $19, $40 a month, 60, 100, or 200 a month, and then you can buy scans as you go. Simple pricing. I would say that's definitely a pro for Card Dealer Pro. I feel like that's a benefit is just knowing what you're going to pay on a monthly basis. Simple. There is no other add-ons, and you know how many numbers you get of scans per month on that. Okay, let's jump into Kronocards. So Kronocards pricing, it's a little bit different. So Kronocards, they have this where you get 10,000 for the entire year, which is $144, which comes down to $12 a month. So if you take 10,000, what is it? 10,000 divided by 12 months. So how many scans is that? A little bit under 3. Let me see. Divide. Yeah, I should know. I should be good. So it's about 800 and some scans a month. So $12 a month, that's not too shabby. Or you can go to the Pro Premium. That was a Pro Light Pro Premium. $16 a month. You get 250,000 scans for the whole year. And I believe that comes down to about 20,000 scans. So you'd probably be better off going with that, honestly, and pay the, the $16 a month on that. So, but that's not the only pricing on that. Keep in mind. So that's just the scan, and it tells you right here, you get unlimited scans, up to, whatever, 250,000 credits, inventory status. So it gives you all this information up to only 50 eBay listings. So this is the thing. Kronocards is a little bit different. You have to get, if you want to list to eBay, you have to get this thing called the eBay connector. So there's another fee. So now think about that. You're $16 in a month for 250,000 scans a year, which is more than plenty, I feel like. And then you have this. It's called the first tier here. You get up to 50 cards on eBay for free. And then you get an eBay 1,000. You get if you pay $20 additional a month, you get up to 1,000 cards to be synced into eBay and listed, uploaded. And it also helps maintain that. So it gives you a little bit of extra, right? Or you can go to the eBay 5,000. This is what I used to have. I used to have the eBay 5,000, $60 a month, or excuse me, up to 5,000, listings you can do a month. And then on top of that, I actually, keep in mind, Kronocards do this once, and you'll see some of the sales. They do a lifetime membership. It's like $4.99 or $500 or something like that. So you don't have to pay the 16th a month. You can literally pay, I think it's like $500, and you're a whole lifetime member. Unlimited scans for life. This is where they kill you. It's the eBay connectors, guys. So if you want to list on eBay, now this is the thing. I'll talk to you guys in a second. I got a little bit more information. So that gives you all the pricing. Pretty simplified, because you can see the eBay connector, it goes all the way up to $300 a month to 100,000 listings. That's pretty crazy if you can have that much. You have to have a team to be able to list that much, I feel like. If you're gonna try and list 100,000 listings a month, that is crazy. But anyways, that's the pricing of the two. You can compare the two. What do I think is probably financially a little bit better? Actually, I feel like they're about even. It just depends on your situation. Because think about it. If you're paying like 50 to $60 a month, I think that's what I'm going to be end up paying for Card Dealer Pro. It's like 50 to $60 a month I'm going to be looking to pay. If I were to use Kronocards, I'm the lifetime member already. I paid that like 2-3 years ago. I forgot. So I don't even pay any of that, the monthly stuff. So it will be the eBay connector. So I'm at $60 a month, which is about the even same, because you get 5,000 listings onto your eBay store on that. And so, as I mentioned, pricing is about the same in regards to the two programs on that. So let's jump into the pros and cons of each one, Card Dealer Pro and Kronocards, what I think. So there's a lot of YouTube videos. I'm not going to go into the details of how to use each individual application or software. You can go to YouTube. You guys can find it. There's tons of videos on that, on both, on Kronocards and for Card Dealer Pro. I don't need to teach you guys how to use that. You guys can figure that out for yourself. However, just so you know, so this past 5-6 days, I've done the trial period for the Card Dealer Pro, my thoughts on it, and we'll jump into it. So, Card Dealer Pro, I highly feel like it's beneficial for people who are not as computer savvy, who are looking for a user-friendly application and software. It is probably way more user-friendly to use Card Dealer Pro than it is to Kronocards, guys. So that's definitely pro for them. It's a lot of using this. So if you use Card Dealer Pro, you can be using your mouse quite a bit when you're using the application and the software. It's a lot of using the mouse. It's a lot of visual aspects to make it super user-friendly. So my thoughts are Card Dealer Pro is tailored towards people who aren't as computer savvy as the next person is. If you're looking just for straight, user-friendly, easy, straight to the point, scan, whatever, I recommend Card Dealer Pro to you. Especially if you're, a lot of people who are in the sports card industry are not computer savvy. Card Dealer Pro will probably be, I would recommend it for you. Try it for the 5-day free period, but I would recommend it. A lot of pictures. When you do your scans, you'll see in the software program, you can kind of match whatever card to make sure the information is correct. I feel like it's the interface of Card Dealer Pro is a lot easier on the eyes. It's a lot easier to navigate. I think it's quicker. It's straightforward. It pretty much tells you where to click, what to do, all that stuff. So it's not very difficult for a person who doesn't use computers to go ahead and use that. So my thing is with Card Dealer Pro, the negative aspect, I feel like it's a little bit slower. I feel like when I say slower, I can't list as many as I did with Kronocards. I feel like I was just because I wouldn't say I'm super tech savvy, but I would say I'm moderate. I'm the medium. So when I'm using Card Dealer Pro, I feel like it's based for user friendliness, but efficiency and quickness, it's a little bit less than Kronocards. I think Kronocards is a little bit faster in regards to the listing and the process of it all. So that's what I think. In regards to Card Dealer Pro and the process of scanning cards and everything, if you don't know, so this is how Card Dealer Pro usually works. You have a scanner, and then you have to have some type of application for that scanner. So it can be it's a thing called PaperStream. You can use that, or you can use Trading Card Scanner. That's an application that I believe Card Dealer Pro uses. So what you do is you put the card into your scanner, you scan it onto your local hard drive, your C drive, wherever, your desktop, whatever folder, whatever you create. So you save it onto that, your scanned images, and then you smooth it out, make sure it's nice and straight, upright, and all that. Then, here's another downfall. You have to have internet access for Card Dealer Pro. Because once you go to their website and you log into Card Dealer Pro, then you create a batch. So when you say, well, people are like, what the hell is a batch, right? You create a group of cards that you're gonna end up exporting and listing. So this is the thing. So you go to the Card Dealer Pro website, create your group or your batch, they call it. Then you upload all those images from your local C drive or desktop or whatever folder. You upload it to Card Dealer Pro's website, to their program. And Card Dealer Pro, it takes maybe a couple seconds, and maybe depending on how many cards you scan. And then Card Dealer Pro will use their artificial intelligence, their AI, to match the cards and the information to see what is correct. This is the downfall of Card Dealer Pro. I feel like their accuracy of matching the card, the scanned images, with the information of the type of card, the player, the sport, honestly, I feel like it sucks. And when I say that, it's probably at about 50 to 60% hit rate, I would say, at least from this past 5 to 6 days. I feel like about 60% of the time it's accurate, but 40% of the time is inaccurate, means I have to go back and manually search and find it. So that part sucks, and that's the part where I feel like it slows myself down in regards to, inputting the information into Card Dealer Pro. Now, here's the other side. I think the benefit of Card Dealer Pro is that when you have to search for that specific card and to make sure it matches, I feel like it's faster and better than Kronocards. So there you guys go. I think that's a pro and con on that. I feel like they don't match as well. And however, the search function of it is very simple. You click and you search a specific name, a player, card number, and the make and model of the card. So definitely, I feel like it's easier to search. However, accuracy is not that great, and I feel like that really slows you down. Then, once you get that card, you got the right information and everything. You say it's ready to list. You click that card's ready to list, and what you end up doing is then from their website of Card Dealer Pro, you have to export it back to your local drive. So back to your local C drive, to your laptop, your computer, desktop, whatever you have. So now you export it from the website in a CSV format, Excel format, for it to be ready to upload to eBay. So then now you have to go back to your eBay store, click the sell, upload the CSV, pretty much report, your template with all your information and your pictures. You upload it to eBay. Honestly, takes about a minute or two. It's pretty quick. Even if you have like hundreds and hundreds of cards, it's pretty fast on the upload, so which is great. Then it'll go automatically, eBay does its thing, and it'll list your cards throughout the day. Now, it's not instantaneous. It takes a while. They say give it a couple days, or I think they say 24 hours before it really shows up on your store, but it shows up faster than that. It shows up within 30 minutes to an hour, honestly, guys. But that's it. That's the whole process of Card Dealer Pro. Pros and cons, depends on you. What do you think on that? So I'll go back and I'll give you guys my thoughts on that. Now, Kronocards. If you guys are wondering about Kronocards, I've been using Kronocards for about almost 2 years now. Kronocards is more based on for people who are, I definitely would have to say, is a little bit more computer savvy. It is based, that software and the application of Kronocards is kind of based off of Excel. So this is the thing, my previous corporate job, I did nothing but Excel, reports, exports, imports, So I'm based on that information. That's why I lean towards Kronocards a little bit more. Kronocards, the pro of it, they use a lot of hotkeys. So if you know what Excel is, there's a lot of hotkeys and shortcut keys. And that way, I felt like that makes it a little bit faster to list because I'm able to get the information, copy and paste, or do some, whatever formulas I'm have, or just tab, all that stuff. So I use the keyboard combined with the mouse a little bit more. I feel like I'm faster that way. So Kronocards is based on that. Now, user friendliness wise, if you look at Kronocards, it looks like kind of an Excel format. It's just not as pretty as Car Dealer Pro. So the pictures is not very user friendly at all. I feel like it's a lot more detailed in regards to using your computer savviness, I guess you can say, on that end. So user friendliness, Kronocards, not as great as Car Dealer Pro. However, speed and functionality wise, especially if you have that computer background and Excel background, thumbs up. I feel like I'm way faster. I can list probably a little bit faster on Kronocards than I can on Car Dealer Pro. Another thing, a pro for, I guess you can say it's a pro, the accuracy of it. So let's start right here. So with Kronocards, it's a little bit different. You download the application, the software, onto your local drive. You install that software. So Car Dealer Pro, there's nothing to install. You don't have to install that Car Dealer Pro. Kronocards, you have to install their application and their software that you download, okay? So you install it on your local C drive, and then you run the program, you install the program, and you open the program in your local drive. However, you still have to have somewhat of connect to the internet. Not necessarily. I'll explain in a second. So once you open the software program of Kronocards in your laptop, you scan the cards, literally goes into the Kronocards application software locally. So it saves the images and everything locally. So you're scanning it. You can scan hundreds, thousands of cards, and it's saving it locally into the application, into your local C drive, your local drive. Then what you need, once you're done scanning, what you need to do is send the information to sync it up online. Now you have to make sure you get online and send it to the Kronocards server so that they can use their AI to detect what card matches with what name. So that's a little bit of the difference right there. You're sending it to them for them to take a look at your group of cards, so then they can use their AI to instantly give you the information. Usually it's pretty quick. I would definitely say it comes back within a few minutes, and the AI gives you a whole list of what matches with what. There you go. Accuracy wise, I feel like Kronocards currently is a little bit more accurate than Car Dealer Pro. So that's a pro of that end. I want to say it's about 75% accurate. So it's about 15 to 20%, a little bit more accurate, which in turn saves a little bit of time. So I don't have to search those cards up. However, the downfall, those 25%, you still have to go back into Kronocards and match it up and search for that specific card and player. Search function of Kronocards, I feel like, is not as good as Car Dealer Pro. I think Car Dealer Pro is a little bit better in regards to their database when you're searching. I think Kronocards a little bit lacking. It's pretty simple, but it's still a little bit lacking. It's not as fast as Car Dealer Pro. At least that's just my experience and my thoughts on that end. But then once you do that, so this is the thing. Once you get all the information and you verify all the information is correct of that batch of that cards, what do you do with it? So instead of exporting it, because like that's what you do with the Car Dealer Pro, instead of exporting, you saved everything, right? So while you're literally confirming all the information is correct, at the end of this batch or this group of cards, you want to listen to eBay. That's where that eBay connector that you pay that monthly fee of whatever it is, like, $60 a month or $100 a month, whatever. The eBay connector is part of that application software program. So what you do is at the end of that group, you literally click save and you're going to list it. eBay lists whether it's a fixed price, auction price, you put the pricing in and you literally click the save button and it will literally sync with your eBay store. That's simple. It's very, in that sense, I think that's a pro, is because it's simplified, instantaneous. It goes from scanning, correcting information to literally listing it onto your eBay store. It costs a little bit more money because of the eBay connector and all that stuff, but that's it. That's as simple as you can in regards to Kronocards on that end. You just have to know what you're doing and how to do all that stuff and navigate their software. Like I said, not the most user-friendly. However, streamline that process, pretty simple. Now, The only thing is, I would say between the two is, let's just say you don't have internet access. So I think the pro and con on this is definitely a con, because Car Dealer Pro, if you don't have internet access, you can't get to their website to do anything with your batches. Whether you're gonna, confirm the information, upload your pictures to that. If you don't have internet, even if you uploaded it, you still have to, confirm the information. If you don't have internet access, you can't do that on Car Dealer Pro. Kronocards, if you don't have internet access, you're actually still okay. You can still scan all the cards into the Kronocards application, save it, wait till you have internet access, then ask Kronocards to confirm the information. And this is the cool thing about Kronocards. Let's just say you send that information, you have internet access, they confirm whatever information, then all of a sudden your internet goes down. Kronocards save that information from the AI that detects whatever card is. You can still work on it offline. So that's the benefit. You can work on it offline until you get internet access that will sync it up, especially with the eBay connector. Car Dealer Pro, you can't quite do that. So that's, I guess, a pro or con in regards to that. However, here we go back, another pro and con. So Car Dealer Pro, when you export that file, you can export it to list onto your eBay store. Once you export it, you can export it onto your Shopify or Etsy, whatever online platform you have. Once you export that Excel, the CSV file, you can literally upload those templates to any of them. So you're not just stuck with one store. So that was my conundrum, I guess you can say, right? I was literally stuck because I'm opening up 2 stores. This is the thing. A downfall of Kronocards is you can only list that eBay connector to one store and one store only. So if you want to attach it to a Shopify or you want to attach it to a second eBay store, Kronocards cannot do that. The eBay connector cannot do that. The thing is, Car Dealer Pro, you can, because you're just exporting a file. That's all you're doing. You're exporting an Excel CSV file that you can upload it to any storefront, right? So that's the biggest benefit of that. You can have 5 eBay stores for all that matter. You can list through all different ones. However, this is the information I had to wait to get last night. I asked Kronocards. So Kronocards, they have a thing called I thought it's called an export add-on. So an export add-on is like $25 a month. So I was like, holy shit, you can do that on Kronocards too? You can export the file? Not so fast, my friend. So the thing is, the export is primarily for you to have on your hard drive. It's not for you to list on the eBay. So they don't have the eBay template. I know it's easy. I think you can kind of figure it out, but Kronocards doesn't have the eBay template. They don't have the Shopify template or anything. So when you're downloading that information, it just gives you the information and the scanned images. Doesn't give you anything else that you can upload to anywhere else. So sadly, I asked them, I go, can't you guys just do that? I think they could. I don't know why they don't, but my thoughts are, why don't you guys create a template that I can just easily upload that and simplify it to the stores? They can't. So that's the negative of Kronocards, is that I thought I was going to go back to Kronocards and actually use them now, because I was like, oh, this export file, it doesn't work that way. You just export like pictures and a file of just information, but not even the right information that you need to be able to upload to eBay, which sucks. So I am stuck between a rock and a hard place. Most likely, I'm going to have to use Car Dealer Pro because I can have multiple stores and it's simplified in that sense. So there you guys go. In a nutshell, that's a comparison of the two. My thoughts are, I wish there was a combination of the two and I would use it. I am, like I said, I am a moderate in regards to computer savviness, computer, literacy. So Kronocards wasn't too difficult for me. I felt like it was faster for me to list. I could list probably a few more 100 cards on a daily basis than I could with Car Dealer Pro. However, the biggest downfall is that I can't upload it to 2 different stores, which I am going to currently have here pretty shortly. So it makes no sense for me to use them. Sadly, I feel like Kronocards might be even a little bit more expensive than Car Dealer Pro, but we'll see. I have to use Car Dealer Pro for a little bit longer to confirm on the prices, how much I'm using on a monthly basis, right? I feel Car Dealer Pro, very good user friendliness. If you're just looking for something quick, simple to use, and easy to learn, Car Dealer Pro is probably the best bet for you. Keep in mind, I am not sponsored by anyone. Any one of these guys. I don't give a shit. I ain't sponsored by anyone. This is just my real experience of what my thoughts are. Biggest thing is, everybody's experience is going to be different. Situation is a little bit different. Not everybody's going to have 2 stores like me. Not everybody knows how to use Excel very well like I do. Not everybody can do certain things, and that's why I said use it for your situation and figure out which one would use best for you. I wish Car Dealer Pro was a little bit quicker. I wish they had hotkeys. I wish they had that stuff. They don't. I just have to get used to it. It is what it is. Hopefully they can figure that out and have the hotkeys, the tab keys, kind of how I use, for Excel, and just the filling out the information is a little bit faster. But, my biggest thing is both of these companies, I just wish our AI would get a little bit better. I know it's not quite there yet. I would love them to be around that 85 to 95 percentile of accuracy. Taking the scans and matching them up. They're just not quite there yet. Will they ever get there? Hopefully. They're from the 2 years I used Kronocards till now, I felt like their accuracy, it grew. It got much better. Not quite, 80, 90%. But it's got much better. Car Dealer Pro, they got to work on that. I feel like time would be cut down a lot more if they can just do that a little bit better. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer it in the Q&A. My thoughts and everything on that. Like I said, pricing wise, I think they're all about equal. At the end of the day, I'll let you guys know probably at the end of the month if I'm spending more on Car Dealer Pro or not. And I just feel like I said, user-friendliness, Car Dealer Pro. If you want speed, a little bit better accuracy, Kronocards. However, user-friendliness not as great. If you have 2 stores, Car Dealer Pro. You have 1 store, you might be okay with Kronocards. If you want, at the end of the day, I think Kronocards might end up being a little bit cheaper in the long run if you can get that, lifetime membership fee, and all you need to worry about is just the eBay connector. It may actually end up being a little bit cheaper using Kronocards. Some people are better with Excel and everything like that. Kronocards is the way to go. If you don't have any issues with software programs, there you go. Now, another thing, customer service. I haven't had to use any customer service or customer support from Car Dealer Pro, so I can't knock on that. I would definitely say this. Kronocards support, I felt like it's top notch. I had never had an issue where I asked them something today, help me out. If I had an issue, they would actually respond with me in less than 24 hours, actually within that day. Just like yesterday, I asked them a few questions. I signed up for that export add-on. They told me it's not gonna work for the situation I'm looking for. They literally refund me within the hour. They canceled my application, my subscription. They had no questions asked. So huge shout out to Kronocards on their customer support. Definitely feel like they did really well in regards to their response time. So once Car Dealer Pro, if I have any issues, I'll have to reach out to them. So the benefits, I would say customer support. I have 0 response in regard to Car Dealer Pro. I haven't had them. But Kronocards, definitely top notch. I feel like they do very well, and they respond to me very, very, very well. Another thing, pro and con. I don't know if this is a pro and con, but when you do use Car Dealer Pro, you're relying on their servers to be up to date and running okay, because you're doing everything kind of online at their website or their servers, which is a good thing, because then they manage everything. They manage the data, to manage the information, which is not horrible, not a bad thing. However, if you don't have internet access, whatever, you're not gonna be able to do anything on Car Dealer Pro. Kronocards, pro bad, I don't know either. A lot of the times, you're working offline from the internet, so you're working off of your local C drive or desktop or whatever. So if the internet's down, you can still work. You can still do your business. However, sometimes the software application, because they do a lot of updates, I feel like you always have to download new updates for Kronocards. They're always trying to fix the applications, the software, upgrade it, all that stuff. It happens, I would say probably on a month by monthly basis. So it's not the most convenient thing, but you have to kind of always do that. And then there is sometimes that stuff crashes. Their application might be down for a day too, so that does suck, as has happened. So that is I guess you can say is a con. I've had issues where Kronocards was down for a day or two because something was wrong. There's a bug in the application. So that does happen. That has happened, and then you get all that downtime. So it does happen. Probably I notice it because I've used it for 2 years versus I'm using Car Dealer Pro for 7 days. So go figure, you're gonna have some issues. So like I said, as the year goes on, if I'm using Car Dealer Pro, I'll let you guys know if I have any issues on that. So there you guys go. Hopefully that helps you guys a little bit. If you guys have any questions, like I said, shoot them out, comment, let me know. That's just kind of my comparison of the two. I know there's going to be other questions I would love to answer. I'll give you guys my honest opinion, my review, my experience of using both platforms. Currently, I am going to be using Car Dealer Pro. The reason being is that I have the two stores. I'm kind of stuck with that. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I wish maybe speed, I'll get better at it. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, their AI program of identifying the cards gets a little bit better on the scans. And there you guys go. So hopefully that gets a little bit better. I'll let you guys know how things go. Ask me any questions. What do you guys have? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Like I always tell you guys, it's only worth to get these programs and software programs if you're going to list bare minimum about 100 cards a day. If you're going to list only 10, 50, 30 cards, 40 cards, anything less than 100 cards a day, I don't think it's worth it. You're better off just listing it individually. If you're gonna list more than 100 cards a day, then yeah, I think at the end of the day, it is worth it to do convenience-wise, efficiency-wise to do this. So that's just my thoughts on that. But if you're gonna do less than 100 cards, don't even bother. Just do it individually. You're better off spending that money getting a nice camera, lighting, and everything, so you can take better pictures of your cards that you're gonna be listing. That would be my thoughts on that end. But yeah, I'm going to be using Car Dealer Pro. If this is the thing, if Kronocards had the ability to export and actually list it to eBay stores, I'd probably stick with Kronocards at the end of the day. That is just my opinion. And the reason being is because it's a little bit faster, I feel like, for me, at least my process-wise. And I also feel that I think it's just a little bit more convenient for me to use them in regards to accuracy-wise. You can find out if the card is correct or not. Just a little bit better. So there you guys go. Car Dealer Pro, I wouldn't say there is no winner on this. I think it's just situational, guys. Situational, what works best for you guys. There you guys go. Hopefully that helped. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. Sorry video was so long, but I just wanted to get to the nuts and bolts of it for you guys. A lot of people were just asking me about this, but more questions, bring it on. I'll explain to you guys and just my experience on that. If you guys haven't subscribed, all good. Thank you for watching the video this far. Other than that, I'll be at the card show this weekend starting tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Denver card show. If you're in the area, stop by. I got 2 tables. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys more than words can say. Check out the eBay store. Links in the description, both stores. I'll be starting listing on the new eBay store probably next week, guys. There you guys go. So make sure you guys follow me. Make any offers. Every little bit helps me, guys. Other than that, have a good rest of the week. Till next time. Peace.